Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Even More Tetris by B Alpha. And here are the words, or Balfa, I guess it could be. I just see alpha and I immediately just chunk that together and then say, oh, B alpha. But maybe it's Balfa. I don't know. Let's get to the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that every row, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. We have numbers outside the grid indicate the sum of all uninterrupted odd numbers in that row or column, starting from the respective side. Okay. So, for example, let's just use row 1. If row 1 were 1, 7, 4, 6, 5, 2, 8, 9, 3, then it would have, if you have a clue outside the grid, this would have to be 8 to its left and 12 to its right, because starting from the first digit, however many digits going in that are odd must add up to the sum. So this would be 1 and 7 adding up to 8. So therefore there would be an 8 on the left side. And this would be 3 and 9 adding up to 12 because those are both odd. And therefore you would have a 12 on the right side if this were the case. So basically it's the sum of the first odd of all the odd digits starting in that direction until you get to the next even digit. So these are the sum of all the odd digits starting from the first digit. So that means the first digit must be odd if you have a number outside. And then you sum up all of those digits. Okay. So in each of the 9 3x3 boxes, the 4 even numbers form a Tetris piece. Okay? For every T-shaped piece, the joint, that is the cell that sits next to the 3 other cells, is a 2. So if we had, say, a Tetris piece here as even, okay, well, let's remove this. Say this was all even this way as a Tetris piece. The joint must be a 2. Exactly one of the L or J shapes pieces is special. What does that mean? For every non-special L or J piece, the following two hold. So the two restrictions have to work for all the non-special L or J pieces. The knee, which is the corner cell, so this corner cell or this corner cell is a 2, and the 6 is one of the two ends. So you have a 6 here or 6 there if that's the case. Neither of these conditions are true for the special L and J piece. So either if they're non-special, both of these hold. You have a 2 on the corner, the hinge, and 6 on one of the two ends. And for the special LJ piece, which there's only one, exactly one, none of these two are true. So 6 cannot be on the edge or cannot be on the ends, and 2 cannot be on the hinge in that case. So, okay. So basically we have a Tetris piece which contains all of the even digits, and it must form an actual Tetris piece. So that's one restraint. And those are all the rules. Anyways, if you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, let's color the even as blue and the odds as red. So every clue that has every clue that's outside the grid must be next to an odd digit, right? Because if it's not next to an odd digit, then it wouldn't add up to anything. So this has to be 1 here. We have all odd digits already in row 9. So this must be even here. We have all odd digits in column 1 and row 1. So these are even, these are even. We have all odd digits in column 9. So these are even here. Okay. This adds up to 15. So it must be 1, 5, and 9. 9 obviously can't be here. Yeah, it has to be 1, 5, and 9. And 9 can't be here because these digits don't add up to 8. So this must be 5, and this must be 9. That leaves us as 3 and 7. 3 cannot be here. Sorry, 7 can't be here because it adds up to 3. So this is 3, this is 7. So this must be blue. This must be 5 and 3, adding up to 8. This is 9 and 7, adding up to 16. So this is an J or an L here. This adds up to 10, so it cannot be 1 digit by itself, so it has to be 2. It has to be 3 and 7, or 1 and 9. So that means this is 7 or 9, this is 1 or 3. First of these digits is 22. You have 5, 7, and 9 only adding up to 21, so this must be the first 4 digits. So this is first 4, which means these are blue. This must be 3. This has to be 1, 5, 7, 9. And obviously this can't be 5 because 5 in the column, no 7, 9 here, no 1 here. To add up to 5, you can't have any combination of 2 odd digits, or 3 odd digits, or 4 odd digits. It has to be a single odd digit. So this is 5, which means this is blue. So the rest of the box is red. 5 eliminates 5 here. So this has to be 3, 1, and 7. This can't be 7 because of 7 in the column. So this is 1, that's 7. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 5 and 3. 3 and 7 add up to 10. We have 5 odds in column 8. Actually, we have 5 odds in box 6, so these must be even. 7 eliminates 7 here. It's 9. This can't be 7 or 9. It's 1. This can't be 1, 5, or 9. It's 7. This 1, 7 eliminates 1, 7 here, so that's 9. This adds up to 4. It has to be 2 odd digits. So it must be 1, 3 as a pair. This is 1 odd digit. To add up to 5, it's 5. This is 3, adding up to 3. So this is even. This is even. We have 4 evens in box 1, so the rest are odd. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 1. This is 3. This has to be 7 or 9, and to add up to 16, we can only have 2 reds. So this is red, red, which forces this to be blue there. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the row, so this is 7, which makes this 9. That leaves this as a 1. This has to be 7. So 7, 1, and 5 add up to 13. So this is 3 and 9 then. To add up to 6, it has to be a 1-5 pair. This is blue then. This must form a Tetris piece, so this is blue. This has to be red. This is 7, 9 as a pair. 9 can't be here because of 9 in the column. So this is 7, 9. We have 1, 5 as a pair here. This must be 5 by itself to add up to 5, because no other combination of 2 odd digits ever add up to 5. That leaves this as 1, this as 5. 20 to add up to 25, it must be 5 digits. Right? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, add up to 25. So this is blue. This must be 3 reds, at least. This must form a Tetris piece, so it can't form something like that. So this must be red here, which makes this blue. This has to be 1, 7, and 9. 1 and 9 cannot be here, therefore it's 7. This must be 1. This must be 9. So that leaves this as 3 and 5. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the column. So this is 3, this is 5. Also, to add up to 20 with 4 odd digits. Sorry, it has to be 4 odd digits because 3 odd digits would add up to an odd number. So this is odd. These must be odd because of the remaining digits in row 6 have to be odd. We have to have, this is 1 and 9 as a pair. What happens if we don't assume this, I guess, is kind of what I'm curious about. Does it actually naturally fold there? We have a 9 in one of these. This can't be 9. So it must be even. We have a guaranteed 4 here, so this must be even here, which means this must be odd. Is the 9. We have 5 odds in column 6, so this can't be odd. This is even. Okay, so it naturally folds from that. Okay, so where is the 9 in column 4? It has to be here. This is 9, this is 1. That leaves this as 1. We have 3 and 5 left. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the column, so that's 3 and 5. Let's just check these add up. 3 adds up to 3, 7, 1, 5 add up to 13, 5 adds up to 5, 9 and 7 add up to 16, 1 and 3 add up to 4, 5 adds up to 5, 1, 3, 7 adds up to 11. Everything but 3 adds up to 22, and then 3 adds up to 3. 1 and 5 add up to 6, 3 and 7 add up to 10. 7, 9 add up to 16. All of the odd digits add up to 25. 5 adds up to 5. 1, 9, 5 adds up to 15. 1 is 1. 9 and 7 add up to 16. 5 and 3 add up to 8. 7, 9, 3, 1 adds up to 20. And 3 adds up to 3. So those are all done. Now we need to do all the rules for Tetris. So for the T shapes, how many T shapes we have? 2 is in the joint. So this is 2, this is 2. That's all the T shapes we have. For all the L and J, exactly 1 is special. 2, 2. 6 is here, so 6 cannot be here. We have 2, 4, and 8 here. 2, 4, and 8. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the row. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the row. We have 2, 4, and 8 here. 2, 4, and 8. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the row, so this is guaranteed to be 8 here. That eliminates 8 in the rest of row 4. This is 2, 4 as a pair. This forces this to be 6 and 8 as a pair. And this can't be 8 because of 8 excuse me, in the row. So this is 6 and 8, and this is the special L or J. because 6 is never on the two ends. So this cannot have a 2 be on the hinge. So this is 4, this is 2. Whereas 2 then in column 3, it has to be here. That means all the other L's and J's must have 2 in the knee. So this must be 2, this must be 2, this must be 2, and this must be 2, which makes this 4, which makes that 2. 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 8. The L's and J's must have 6 on the ends. So this has to be 6, which eliminates 6 here, so this must be 6 here. 6 has to be on the end, so this is 6, which eliminates 6 here, so that makes that 6. And the rest we can probably just do from normal Sudoku. Leaves that as a 4. This has to be 4. This can't be 2, 4, 6, that's 8. This can't be 2, 4, 8, it's 6. Which leaves this as 4 and that as 6. That leaves the remaining digit in column 1 as a 4. This can't be 2, 4, 6, it's 8, which makes this 6. This can't be 2, 4, 6, it's 8, which forces this to be 4 and that to be 4. That leaves that as an 8. We have 2, 6, 8, forcing this to be 4 and this to be 8 here. And that's a solution. Yep, fairly straightforward. I'm kind of curious. Yeah. I'm kind of curious what it would be if it were the first run of odd digits that it sees, but it doesn't say that, so. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, that's pretty much the straight solve. It is very easy. It is straightforward. You just have to understand the rules. Yeah. Nothing else much more to say. I do like the Tetris idea. That is a basically it was the disambiguation for this puzzle. Otherwise you would be stuck in scenarios where you could have multiple even digits in certain positions. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.